Pause everything for the Saber Roar. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Derek. Thanks for joining us today for it is our 12th episode of the Saber Roar.
Recently, FHS practiced the block scheduling for 4 days. The practice week went smoothly, though it might take time to adjust to some of the changes.
After participating in a practice block schedule week, FHS students and staff have mixed feelings about how it will affect us next year.
I like it. I like the lunches. The split lunch I like the most because it's less packed.
Being in pre-calculus for an hour and a half is not pleasing.
I think it went really well. I did have 3 classes per day, so that was entirely manageable. I thought the lessons allow you to go a lot more in depth. I felt like we could do a little bit more with topics in the time allotted.
We want to make sure that the block schedule will be a sure success next year. There will also be another practice run in May to work out the rest of the kinks.
There was another practice week scheduled in May, but the staff feels that as a school, we are prepared to run the block scheduling next year and that another practice is not necessary.
For many students, trying to figure out what they will do after high school is daunting. But FHS's recent Junior Parent Night helps students feel reassured about their future.
Junior Parent Night gives students and their parents the information they need to decide what is best for them after their high school career. Representatives from Wisconsin technical schools, private schools, public schools, internship programs, and the National Guard gave speeches detailing the advantages of their particular program. Afterwards, each representative returned to their respective booth to take questions from parents and students. This year's Junior Parent Night had a record turnout over previous years, proving not only the popularity of having a program like this, but also students' desire to continue their post-secondary education and become important members of their community.
In February, a number of FHS students went on an educational field trip to Washington, D.C. One of the students who traveled to D.C. shared video footage with the Saber Roar.
The 2010 FHS DC trip was very successful this year. 26 students tagged along with Mr. Matthews, Mr. Thurin, and Mrs. McGuire on this educational experience. For this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, the students went to various places such as the Arlington Cemetery, the Capitol Building, the Supreme Court, and for the first time this year, the White House. Everyone benefited from this trip and came back with a better appreciation for their country. And as Ms. McGuire said, they came back proud to be an American.
We thank Joe Corna for providing us with this footage and sharing the wonderful sights that students experienced in our nation's capital.
Every year at FHS, students of the Family and Consumer Science classes serve senior citizens dinner. Kurt has details of how the event turned out this year.
At the Senior Citizens Dinner, there were lots of activities, including a raffle and a sneak peek of the spring musical.
The Senior Citizen Dinner we've held at Franklin High School in our cafeteria for as long as I'm aware of, definitely for 6 years, and I think it's actually a tradition that's been going on much longer than that. The primary reason for it is simply outreach, and in general, we get great feedback from this group. It's really important to allow community members to come into the building and see a little bit about what we do. It offers a fantastic experience for students in Ms. Champion's class to get some experience actually preparing and serving food for a large group, which is part of their curriculum.
The senior citizens were very impressed, and some even plan to come back next year.
As many of you are aware, our very own Mr. Katie was named Principal of the Year in the state of Wisconsin. As students and staff, we are not surprised by this news simply because of the fact how great of a place FHS has become.
Mr. Katie won the award from the Association of Wisconsin School Administrators and the State Department of Public Instruction.
The background to the award is that there's a nomination process, and I was nominated by our superintendent in the fall, and there's an application process that has to be filled out after that and letters of recommendation secured, and I had to write essays, and a group of my peers at our professional association then judge those applications and determine where that award goes. I really see the award as an award for the whole school. As I've said to my staff before, very rarely does someone truly achieve much of anything all by themselves. That it requires a real team effort. To be recognized by one's peers is really humbling and gratifying. I look forward to the opportunity to use this to, again, talk about the good things happening at Franklin High School.
Congratulations, Mr. Katie, and keep up the hard work improving our school one step at a time. I'm Kurt, reporting for the Saber Roar.
Congratulations to Mr. Katie for receiving this prestigious award. We truly appreciate your hard work and dedication you put forth to make FHS a great school.
That's all the time we have for today at the Saber Roar. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Derek. Have a great day.